everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and in this video I'm going to give you some information and tips and herbal ideas on taking care of your kidneys. Now, this information is not meant to be medical advice. This is simply based on my opinion and my own research in taking care of my own kidney health and that of my family. So please, if you are having issues that you might think are linked to your kidneys or any other thing, go visit your naturopath or functional medicine doctor and have it checked out. So know that this is just based on my own experience. So first of all, let's just give a quick overview of what your kidneys actually do for you. And many of you might already know this. So your kidneys regulate the fluids of your body, and they keep your levels regulated. They filter the waste and toxins from your blood. So that's super important. They release a hormone that regulates blood pressure, and your kidneys activate vitamin D to maintain healthy bones. Super important. They also release the hormone that directs the production of red blood cells, and they keep the blood minerals in balance, which are sodium, phosphorus, and potassium. So these beautiful self-cleaning organs are super important for the health of your body because they help regulate the fluid levels, and they help usher toxins out of your body through your urine. Now, there's some signs that you might be having some kidney issues, so let's cover that for a second. So if you have nausea, fatigue, itchy, dry skin, a bad taste in your mouth, swollen ankles, brain fog, if you have a change in your urine in color and frequency, that could be a sign. If you have leg pain, if you have recurring kidney stones or recurring urinary tract infections, those are all signs that there might be something going on with your kidneys. Now, some of the things that you can do, lifestyle things, the very top two of my list are to stay hydrated. You need to make sure that you have plenty of water. And I'm not talking about soda, Gatorade, your sports drinks, or even tea or milk or any of the things that you drink. Those things are going to give you some fluid, but what your kidneys need to help you regulate and do all of those things is pure water. And that's why you're always hearing, stay hydrated with water. And that is something that has always resonated with me. I've had very short moments of drinking soda. In my 20s, I went through a phase of drinking Diet Coke and a couple other diet sodas because I thought it was a better option. And it seemed refreshing, but I learned very quickly that my body didn't like it. And if you pay attention to the way your body feels, now we get used to these bad habits, and we get used to the way our body functions in a less than optimal phase because that's what we just get used to. And we don't realize that these simple things that we could take out are going to have a massive impact on the way that we feel. So I think that staying hydrated with water is your number one priority. Now, right there at the top as well is staying active, because then you get all of your systems moving. Your lymphatic system moves the fluid through your body, and it also does all kinds of things for your circulation and your nervous system and your muscular system and your bone density. All of the things that's good for your kidney health is also good for the rest of your body as well. Same with staying hydrated. Our body is 70% water, and your brain is made up of a ton of water. And if you don't have the hydration to maintain these systems, then they start to perform in a poor way for us, and it's not the way to walk through life. So to me, if you're having any of those symptoms or issues, I would suggest start with some of these lifestyle things, but definitely go have them checked if you're very concerned, especially if you've been dealing with these things for a long time. Now, some of the other things that might be causing you to have problems with your kidneys are things like diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. And those are things that can cause problems with your kidneys. So that would be definitely something, again, have them checked out. Use your common sense. Do your due diligence. Now, we're just bringing out a beautiful, beautiful kidney cleanse that I spent the last few months formulating. And this is in tincture form, so it goes right to the bloodstream and it goes to work, and it's just this beautiful blend of 7 different herbs that help support, detox, and love on your kidneys. In fact, what's not in here that's actually really good, and this is a lifestyle tip, is dandelion root tea. So many of you might know that that's really good for your liver, but it's also very, very good for your kidneys as well. So what we've got in our new Kidney Cleanse tincture are these 7 herbs. We've got hawthorn leaf, corn silk, cranberry, nettle seeds, parsley, red clover, and moringa. Now what these all do together is they provide a ton of nourishment. They help balance your blood pressure. They help you with your cholesterol levels. They will help break down kidney stones. The one that's the main one in here that does that is moringa. And if you are prone to kidney stones, you might want to consider adding Chancapiedra. And we make a single tincture of Chancapiedra that you can simply add to that. And you can even do a small daily dose of this tincture for prevention, especially if you're just kind of prone to that. You're going to get a lot of really good, safe nourishment from taking this. What these also do is they provide nutrition like antioxidants, anti-inflammatory benefits. There's herbs, the benefits in here that are good for your digestion. Some herbs that are in this they have quercetin, naturally occurring quercetin, which is a powerful antioxidant. They also have vitamin C and vitamin B1, B2, and vitamin K, trace amounts of that. So if you think about these all together, and they also help provide diuretic properties, so they can help you with water retention and help your kidneys really function at a high level. And like I said, it's tincture form, so it goes right to work, it goes right to your bloodstream, and it absorbs in very, very quickly. Now the way that I personally plan on using this tincture is to go through a bottle once a year. And then I'm going to kind of see what the summer is like, because I tend to do a lot more exercise in the summer. It's outdoors, it's usually hot, and I sweat a lot more. So you lose minerals through your sweat, and I want to make sure that I am really paying attention to supporting my kidneys and all the other organs too. But this is a very simple way to make sure that they get that type of nourishment. So I would check it out, do a little bit of research on your own on these herbs that are in here. In fact, I would even, there's going to be a list of these below, and I would even one by one go through and take a look at these and see how this resonates with you. This was a really, really fun formula to put together. We've been asked for a Kidney Cleanse product for a very long time. Because if you think about some of the other things that we have, we've got a formula for your brain, for your lungs, for your colon, for your liver, and for your heart. I mean, all of these organs have specific herbs that help nourish and support these different very important organs in our body. Now there's one other thing, I actually wrote a list down here of some fun little foods that we all know. In fact, the cool thing about this that's awesome is when you eat some of these foods that I'm going to talk about that are good for your health, and I'm just going to give a really quick shout out to these, I'm not going to go into any detail, is they also have a ton of other benefits for other parts of your body as well. So what you're getting is maybe specific nourishment for kidneys, but then they're also good for parts of your brain. Like one of the things is red grapes. And red grapes has a compound called resveratrol, which is an anti-aging compound, and it's a flavonoid, super good for brain health, and it's good for basically overall anti-aging. And that is also good for your kidneys. So here's, let me just go through this really quick. So apples, and this one's not going to surprise you, kidney beans, because we know that there's a lot of foods that actually look like the organ that they support. So think about a walnut. You crack open a walnut and it looks like a little brain. And walnuts are very high in omega fatty acids that are good for you, and they're very, very good for your brain because of those omega fatty acids. So kidney beans, lemon juice and honey, really good for kidney health. So if you are used to squeezing fresh lemon into your morning drink, which is something I do, keep doing that, and maybe put a little bit of local honey in there if you can. Of course, any of these foods, there are some people who might be allergic, who shouldn't take them. We all know our own body. So this is just a basic list that covers kind of the basic group of the millions of people that live on this planet. Dates. Dates are super good for kidney health. Berries, things like blueberries and strawberries. You can get also your omega-3 fatty acids is in your salmon, mackerel, wild-caught tuna. These things are also very good for your kidney health. And then let's see, watermelons and pomegranates, oranges and lemons. Now here's something that I really love, beetroots and beetroot juice. Because we know beet greens are super good. Now there is one thing about greens like kale and spinach and even beet greens, is that they are high in oxalates, and also dark chocolate or even chocolate as a whole. And oxalates can be very tough on your kidneys, and many of you might have read about that, and maybe you avoid oxalates, so that's actually something to think about too. So this is just kind of a wide little range of information about kidneys, but I wanted to just let you know that there are some simple things, and the top two are stay hydrated with water and stay active, because those two things will have so many benefits on so many systems of your body. And if you would like to try a kidney cleanse, jump on our website. I'll have a link below this video, and you can do some research yourself and take a look at this new product that we're excited to bring to you. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you feel like there's something really critical that I left out, because as I said, this is not my area of expertise. I know what I've done for my own health. I would love to hear some other tips that you feel would be very important for kidney health. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. Have a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you soon.